So while trying to come up with a character design for Artemis, I came across this movie, Iphigenia. It's a Greek movie from the 70s, about what I'd argue is the first victim of the Trojan War. You see, Iphigenia is the name of King Agamemnon's oldest daughter, who is sacrificed after the Greeks upset Artemis and need to gain her favor in order to sail to Troy. I watched the movie on a whim, but I found it to be pretty interesting in its treatment of its female characters. Clytemnestra, the mother of Iphigenia, is a great example of female rage. She goes through a very visible metamorphosis in the movie where, in the beginning, she's very noble and austere, and once she discovers that her daughter is to be sacrificed, she becomes a little bit darker, a little bit more threatening.
Πατέρα, μην το μισείς. Δεν φταίει.
Φταίει. Και θα μου το πληρώσει.
Το κάνει δίχως να το θέλει. Θυσία για την Ελλάδα.
Όχι θυσία. Φόνος! Φόνος! Ύπουλος! Άναδος φόνος!
Meanwhile, Iphigenia, while she has damsel moments, is treated a lot more like a hero character. I'd even go so far as to say a savior character. The movie is rife with biblical imagery. By the time the movie comes to its last act, Iphigenia has accepted her fate, and she goes to the altar not as a sacrificial lamb, but as a savior to the Greeks. Here, the Jesus allegory couldn't be more in your face as you see her crowned with a wreath of wildflowers. Overall, I found the movie to be very fascinating visually. There was a lot of both symbolic and historical meaning in a lot of the costuming that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I would highly recommend it.
So I made Achilles a cannibal. Before you judge me, let me explain. So there's this book. It's called The War That Killed Achilles. It is my Bible, as far as I'm concerned. The important part is that there is a single sentence in this book that talks about how the Myrmidons could have come from a city of cannibals. There is actually a lot of language associated with Achilles and his soldiers having to do with eating people. The most popular one is, of course, when Achilles threatens to eat Hector raw. There is also a secondary part that is rather chilling when you read it, that compares the Myrmidons to a pack of hungry wolves, which I will now read for you.
The Myrmidons, the men Achilles has brought here from Phthia, are like wolves who tear at raw flesh, in whose hearts battle rage knows no end, who have brought down a great antlered stag in the mountains and then feed on him till their lips and cheeks are running with blood, and who then move off in a pack, the crowd of them, to drink from a spring of dark water, lapping with their narrow tongues along the black edge of the water, belching up the clotted blood, their bellies full and their hearts unshaken. Okay, I forgot to film an outro when I did this originally, but I don't have anything else to say that wouldn't be me just rambling, so I hope you thought that was fascinating.
Nice onesie. Does it come in men's?
Oh, I think you come in men enough for all of us.
Kings have honor, soldiers have bravery, and poets have heart. But all I have is
That night that Jesus turned to his disciples and said, "One of you shall betray me." And Peter said, "Is it me, Jesus?" And Jesus said, "No, it is not you, Peter." And Simon said, "Is it me, Jesus?" And Jesus turned to Simon and said, "No, it is not you, Simon." And Judas said, "Is it me, Jesus?" And Jesus turned to him and went, "Is it me, Jesus?"
Forgive me, Daddy, for I've been naughty. Do you mean forgive? I'm a therapist. You don't need to say that at the beginning. And then when I got back from his funeral, I found out that I now have that fetish where I like watching cats drink my bathwater, which I am 99% certain has to do with when I watched him drown in the ocean. We've got 5 minutes left, so, let's just, table that for next time. Hey, look, I know it's fucked up, but our relationship has just been so much better ever since our dad died. Sorry, our? I married my sister. Of course you did.
You with the dark curls, you with the watercolor eyes. You who bears all your teeth in every smile.
This is the story of a girl named Rapunzel. And it starts with the sun.
Ladies? Where is she? For the love of me, boy. Who? You know damn well who. Now where is Crayola Granny? Crayola Granny? Oh my God, the Queen! Corpse King of England! Ugh, that awful woman. She is in line awaiting punishment. You may take her back if you wish, but I do not know how long she will last in the mortal world, even then. Take her back? Olympus's sake, she's been around so long, I was starting to think she was one of you guys. I didn't come here to get her back. I just wanted a front row seat so I could watch Diana drag her ass out of punishment and throw her in Tartarus.
Wait, so my dad's a goon, my mom's a liar, and I'm a bastard, and I almost went to Europe? What's next? Is my name even Jared? Jerub? My name's Jerub? Just for the record, my actual name is Jerub.
Yeah, but you know what, honey? It's fine. We can change it.
No, you cannot! This is my choice! My choice is to keep it, because it's the truth! I am Jerub!
Mangy ass on. Back to the kitty, cause she's kinda pretty. I can't stop looking at her face. Me and Cat Mama rolled into the distant fall. Little did she know I'm a nasty dog. But a nasty dog.
Hey, are you even paying attention to me right now?